Another breathing exercise for you to incorporate in your daily practice. Now, all of these exercises, this one we're going to do box breathing. I do my box breathing a little bit different than some people do it. Still same concept, but I add stuff to it. So we're going to talk about that in a moment. But if you haven't seen the other two videos, it's part of a series. Again, just go right here under playlist here on YouTube. Go right under playlist. Look under, breathwork series. And I want you to just kind of incorporate different ones of these for different times. Each one of these do something different, same outcome, but a different approach, and it does so many other things. So what we're going to do with box breathing today, and they use this so much, different versions of this in SWAT training, in first responder training, to keep you, but again, I'll reiterate, you do not use these things when you're just going to peril. When you start making them part of your practice, your body says, oh, this is when we relax. So when you are stressed and in anxiety and you start doing the exercise, it signals your brain to be like, oh, that's that thing we do when we're relaxed. But you never, ever, ever start this process in peril. Ever. You don't start this process when you're in anxiety, because anxiety is just looking for a way out. That's not a thing. But when you make this part of your daily practice and your body starts to crave these breathing exercises along with the meditations and all of those things, then your body knows. It puts a little placeholder, not really, but puts a little placeholder that says, oh, when we do this is like a comfortable thing. We love this. So it's like, you associate things with color. So that's what we're going to do here. So no color is bad. So if you're like, black's my favorite color, don't let people try to gaslight you and tell you black is a bad color. Black is just it's not even really a color, but it's, you know what I mean? It's an abstract, but okay, it's a color. I don't care what color we use for these. Don't represent anything as negative or positive as a color, but we are going to classify at least one of those, two of those as sort of not a negative, but just something to process through. Okay. So I want you to think of this as like a rectangle. Okay. We're going to do this as like a rectangle. I'm going to demonstrate, but let me explain first. So you're going to inhale for 4 breaths through your nose. This is all through your nose. And as you inhale, I want you to inhale a beautiful, warm, whatever it is for you. I don't care what it is. Warm color for you. I just want you to breathe that color in. Like picture yourself. You can close your eyes if you need to. Picture yourself as you breathe it in. It just sort of encompassing your entire body. Okay. Now, at the height of that 4, we're going to hold our breath for 4. Now, as we hold our breath for 4, we're going to change that color. And when you change that color, I want you to think of everything that's going on in your mind, your body, and think of whatever color that represents. Again, it could be something as like a light pink. It doesn't matter, right? I don't care if it's dark, black, it doesn't matter. I want you so you get to the top, you're going to change the color and you're going to focus for 4 seconds. Or 4 seconds, 4 breaths, which is essentially 4 seconds. You're going to focus shifting that color around your body because we want to have the positive, right? I know you would think that you do that last. No, I want you to have the positive because it gives you the strength to process the rest of the stuff. It gives you the positive. You need a positive incentive. So as you pull that up, right, then you're going to change the color. Now, when you get to the end of that 4, you're going to exhale all that gunk that you just collected. So think of the first breath is like, all right, guys, you can do this. Here's some positivity for you. And then that second breath is like, all right, let's get all of our junk together. Come on, housekeeping. Ugh, get those thoughts out of your head. Ugh, it sucks. And then these last 4 are like, okay, let's express that out. Like, ugh, right? So this has got to be another color. And then you're going to breathe for 4 seconds in any neutral. Like you can have any color you want. I usually go into like almost like a clear or an iridescent color. And you can do that 3 to 5, 6, 7 times, right? Because sometimes you might work on the brain, like meaning like at this part where you're collecting all the gunk, it might be like just my thoughts. And then the second breath might be like, oh, my body's sore. So you might you see what I'm saying? So it gives you time to stay present. You're using color. Color theory is amazing in mental health. So let's see your colors can change. So today my positive color is going to be like a light sky blue. Not positive, but the first breath is going to be like a light blue. I'll close my eyes to see what comes up. This middle breath is going to be like a sage green, I think. And then this exhale breath is going to be a burgundy, like a dark burgundy. And then here goes into that iridescent, like rainbowy type color. Colors change all the time because the colors are there to help you. So the sage green and that dark burgundy knows it's not a negative color. I like to use the darker colors because it's powerful. The lighter colors are like light and airy, light yellow, light pink, woo, in my opinion. Like you can do whatever you want. But in my opinion, it's like the light and airy ones. The other ones are like, okay, it's time for us to do some work. Okay. So yes, it's time for us to do some work. So I want to demonstrate that to you first. And I'll try to talk you through it. Normally, I wouldn't be talking through the breath, but I want to demonstrate. So we're going to inhale. So I'm going to close my eyes. I don't need to. I can do this with my eyes open now, but I would recommend if you're new to this that you close your eyes to do it so you're not distracted. So first, you kind of get yourself together, get yourself comfy, right? And I want you to, so I'm going to breathe in for 4, but as I breathe in, I'm going to see this beautiful light blue light. Ready? Now I'm going to hold it for a second. Now I'm going to change colors to sage, and I'm going to work on some, it would normally be seamless, but I'm trying to explain to you what I'm doing. So I'm going to be working on just clearing some thoughts, some things that need to get taken care of. That's a little overwhelming. So I need to sort of just like clear that out. So I would go 4. I wouldn't take that pause, and I'm going to hold it for 4, right? And as I'm holding it for 4, I'm letting that color swirl all around in there, like it's washing it, like it's cleaning it up. Okay. Now, when we get to this 4, right over here, we know this is the dark burgundy. So I've just formulated that in this little cool ball. And now we're going to exhale that out. I prefer doing it out of your mouth because it's like I'm blowing it away from me, right? So it'd be, so at 4 up, I would hold it, and now I'd go. You don't have to ujjayi there. I do, but you can go whatever is representative for you. And then you would just breathe normal for 4 seconds. So you'd take it up again with the same colors. You don't change the colors every time that day, but the next day it might be different colors. So I want you to try that. So first, before we start, in your head, I want you to go ahead, give yourself a second, and think of a light, airy color, whatever color that is for you. Just think of the color. Don't worry about it yet. Okay. Once you have that, think of a color that seems like it's a powerful color. It's going to do some serious work. It's going to be a work color. So think of that color, and then think of like, yeah, this color is going to get rid of it. All that gunk, all that stuff is going. Okay. Got those colors in your head. Now I'm going to walk you through it. Okay. So I want you to breathe. Not yet. I want you to inhale. As you inhale with these colors, remember, you're inhaling like you're inhaling that light. For me, it was light blue all through my entire body. I could see the color. You're going to have to visualize here. You might have to work on your visualization. That's fine, but you'll have the tools. Ready? So I'm going to count you in. 1, 2, 3. In for 4. Hold it for 4. Change the color. Go to whatever part of your body that you need to clear. And now we're going to exhale for 4. Blow that out. Blow, 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 blow. And then you're going to breathe regular. Now you might need to take another pass at that same area 4 or 5 times. It's fine. Guess who's in control of that? You are. Yeah. So this is a beautiful way of how I incorporated and do my own spin on the box breathing. Because for them, it's just breathing. But I always do a visualization. I show you color theory, color. Your brain works on color. It teaches you to stay present. It helps you learn visualization. So can you see how when I give you a tool, I want it to be a bunch of different things. I want this tool to be like, okay, we're going to fix this, and this. Like, I want you to have tools that are going to be there for life. So now you have all of these, and you can incorporate them everywhere. There's more breathing. I promise. I'll do more breath work for you. So much more to meditation and stuff like that. But I want you to just be clear that there's so many areas that you can incorporate this in. And again, when you do that, the funny thing is like, for me, it's like that light sky blue, because I'm sitting outside and I just happened to look at the sky and I was like, yeah, that's the color. Look, I'll show you. It's like, yeah, that's the color I did. That right there. See that right there? So that's the color that I did, for the breathing in, but I change it up. Sometimes it's like yellow. Sometimes it's like pink. Sometimes it's a light red. Like it doesn't matter. Sometimes it's orange. It's going to be what it is that my energy says that I need that day. And so you don't try to control it. You don't go, is this a good color? It's whatever color. Colors aren't good or bad. I mean, they're there to help you. And you know, you don't realize, oh my gosh, you just don't realize that when your brain starts to see color everywhere else, like now when I see the sky, I think of light, airy things because it gives me positivity. So my brain is going to go, remember that light blue that you did? Light and airy, light and airy. So yes, so that's the sort of wrap up on this little 3 breathwork series. I hope you enjoyed it. Let me know in the comments. And yeah, if you want to know more woo-woo type stuff like that, alternative stuff, let me know. I gotcha.